Hey guys, welcome to episode 1 of Journey to the Majors. I am your host, Lyrical Persuasion, and as you can see on the screen, I am creating my person, but I sped that up so you guys wouldn't sit through that because it took about almost 10 minutes to create it because I had to think about it, how I would like for him to be, different things like that. And the name of my character is Tristan Wild. I think his name is Wiles, and I accidentally put Wild instead of S. But anyways, he's basically an actor on 90210. I love him, and I decided to make a character of him. Well, I don't love him like that, but like he looks good, so I decided to make a character based off of him. And I got his color right because he's tan, because he's Cuban and I think black. Yeah, he's Cuban and black, so he has that golden color. And so I went for that. And he's right-handed, so I did the right-handed thing. And you can't really adjust the skill level, so I had to use what they gave me. But hopefully throughout the season, I can make my person better, and hopefully I can actually play with the Atlanta Braves. That'll be kind of cool. But right now I'm playing on the minor team. I'm playing with the Mississippi Braves, and this is actually my first game. I did pretty well. If you would like for me to go over the stats real quick with you guys, that'll be kind of cool and let you guys know a little bit about what's going on. So the stats in this game, like I said, his name is Tristan Wild. He's a right-handed pitcher, and his speeds aren't all that great. As you see, we throw the ball our first pitch and we end up getting the first out, which was pretty good. It went up straight up to the shortstop and he stopped him, so he completed the objective. When you see those goals on the screen, that's a goal that I have to accomplish at the plate. And one of the reasons why I decided to go ahead and choose a pitcher is because, like I said, on my last video, if you watched my video from yesterday, I was telling you guys that I haven't played MLB 2K anything since 2008, and I only played 1 or 2 games on there, and it pissed me off because the mechanics were so different than what I was used to. I was just used to, hitting a certain button and it throws it, and hitting a certain button and it throws the ball for you, not wiggling the right stick all kinds of ways to throw, like a fastball, curveball, a sinker, different pitches like that. I wasn't used to that type of playing style, so it was kind of hard for me. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and start off my career with a pitcher so I can get my pitching down pat. As you see, like in the beginning, I was throwing a couple strikes and different things like that, and I was starting to get the hang of how to do it because I was looking on YouTube to find a video about how to pitch in MLB 2k12, but there's no tips and tricks on how to play MLB 2k12 at all. And so I was thinking about probably, when I get better at the game, well, there's no need for me to even try to do MLB 2k12 because 2k13 is coming out next month, and also MLB 13 the show. But I won't be getting MLB 2k13 like I told you guys before. I'll be getting MLB 13 the show. Like, I never played MLB the show game at all. Like, my mom, she bought me 2k6 on my PSP, and then I bought 2k8 on my Xbox 360, and then now I bought 2k12 like 1 or 2 weeks ago. So I got into the whole baseball game kind of late because I was always a Call of Duty player. And so, I'm trying to get back to my roots, which is playing sports games. Baseball is my first love, and it will always be. So I decided to go ahead and get this game, try to get my skills back up and get into, like, the sports community. Like, I'm doing Madden. I've been playing Madden for a while, so now I wanted to go ahead and get back into playing, baseball games. And baseball games, I had fun playing baseball games. I could sit there for hours and play this game. It's unbelievable. But let's... I know you basically heard my story. Hopefully you guys, like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed my story from yesterday. It was basically me telling you guys how I got into baseball and what got me started into baseball, and how I self-taught myself how to play baseball, like the actual sport. And then I taught myself how to play the baseball game. I was actually pretty beastly in the baseball game, and I'm trying to get my skills, like I said, I'm trying to get my skills back up in this game here. I can't remember what difficulty I'm playing on. I think I'm playing like on pro or something. I'm not playing on nothing too hard because, like I said, I need to learn how to get the gist of playing this game, because when I first got in here, like, I was trying to go for the power swing instead of like a contact, and then once when I started using contact instead of a power, I was knocking the ball pretty decent. And all I gotta do is figure out how to, like, I think it works on the timing. If you get your timing down right, it can, determine where you can put it in the left field or the right field. So I need to work on my timing, different things like that. And once I get all that stuff down pat, you guys will see a drastic change in my playing style. And eventually I could probably move up to, like, I don't know if they have all-star difficulty or like the hardest difficulty in this game, but I probably won't even be able to master that within like a month. Because right now this season, I haven't even started playing with the Braves yet. I'm playing with the minor league. So as you can see, my first at bat, I get thrown out. I was pretty down about it, but I was like, hey, that's my first time. My dude is just slow as crap. Hopefully I can build his speed up. I want him to be super fast. I want him to be a fast pitcher, throwing and also base running. Even though, that's not his job. His job is to, like, pitch. But, I would like for him to be a triple threat. I would like for him to be the a threat on the field, like pitching wise. I want him to be a threat at bat, and I want him to be a team captain. So I want him to be a triple threat, which would be kind of cool. You know, I want him to make it to the major leagues. I really do hope he makes it to the major leagues. He has to get a couple more strikes underneath his belt, and we have to go ahead and pass a couple more goals, and then we could end up joining the major leagues. And I want to play with the Braves. And like I said, I would start a franchise on MLB 2k12, but you know, it's so late in the game. We have less than a month before MLB 13 the show comes out, and so I'm gonna do a franchise mode on that, and then hopefully I can take the Braves into a franchise mode. And then they got like so many new mechanics on MLB 13 the show. I was looking at some videos on YouTube, and for people like me who never played the show at all, it teaches you how to bat, get your timing down on bat, and like if you're at the plate and you get like a certain ranking, you know, it'll level up, which is pretty cool, you know. So hopefully, you know, I can get the gist of playing MLB 13 the show, and get really good at it. As you can see, I got what, 2 maybe 3 RBIs, which was pretty good, and then I got a double. So, you know, I mean, that was pretty awesome, like my second at bat, and I got, I think, 2 or 3 RBIs, which is, like I said, is pretty good. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this series. Like I said, I'll be bringing you guys this every day all the way until Saturday. And then on Monday, next week Monday, I'll be bringing you guys NHL 12. I know you're like, NHL 13 is out. Well, you know, I have a story for that too. So hopefully you guys be ready for my NHL story. And yeah, so hopefully you guys be ready for my NHL story. So we'll be talking about this. I only got a couple more minutes left in this game, so let's go ahead and go over the stats. All right, so my pitcher, he played about 7 innings, and he had about 8 hits. That means pitching wise, like 8 people hit off of him. And he had about 1 error, and he had 3 strikeouts. So he had 3 strikeouts, which is not bad. You know, being in his first game, he had 3 strikeouts. His pitch count was 61, so he threw 61 pitches today, and he had like 10 balls and 51 strikes in all. Like I said, man, that's a good start to a first game. I know most of you guys are like, man, that's total shit. As you can see on the screen when I was reading off to you guys, that's his stats. So hopefully, you know, next game will be better. I will be bringing you guys that tomorrow. Right after I upload this, I'll be trying to edit this and, you know, get it out there for you guys to enjoy. So hopefully you guys, if you're into baseball like I am, hopefully you guys will enjoy this, man, as I try to take him to the major leagues, and hopefully we can get there. And like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and check the links in the description below for more content, and check out the Epic Inks channel, in which he changed the channel, so I gotta put the new links down in the description below. Later, everyone.